Hey guys, Crypto Sunday, and it's another green week. A little bit surprising considering the macro sort of news that we've had during the week. Interest rate rises and sort of payroll, non-farm payroll news sort of being stronger than expected, but sort of unemployment rising a little bit. So yeah, we seem to have sort of gone slightly independent of the markets, to be honest. Most of the sort of indexes are down. Big tech stocks are mostly down. So, yeah, to have a good week, pretty good. There's some specific news. Google Cloud getting on board with Solana, tweeting Anatoly, the founder. Google Cloud is now running a block producing validator to authorize transactions. So that's pretty good. Not quite sure why they would want to. They haven't really sort of detailed that all that much. They're also bringing the blockchain node engine to Solana. Looks like they're sort of using that with Ethereum and sort of potentially other chains already. And yeah, this sort of makes it easier to launch a Solana node for everyday people, but they would be on Google Cloud, so not particularly decentralized. But there you go. And they're also bringing Solana to their BigQuery service, so this sort of allows people to access historical data on Solana. So be quite useful for sort of certain apps that need access to previous data. So yeah, that seems quite a tranche of sort of good news on Solana and sort of having a big tech company behind them. We've also got J.P. Morgan sort of having a little dabble into decentralized finance. They sort of done what I guess is a tester transaction on Polygon for the Monetary Authority of Singapore. A pilot, as they say, but could potentially lead to more. This was a cross-border transaction on the Polygon network. So Polygon sort of I think 11th or 12th token. So people are seeing that as pretty good. That sort of pumped it up a fair bit on the day. And yeah, it's sort of something that they're potentially looking to do more. Singapore being quite a bullish on crypto country. So yeah, pretty good. And people are seeing the rise sort of on Friday as partly sort of because of the unemployment rate rising. So it sort of rose to 3.7%, I believe. And yeah, people are sort of seeing that as potentially the rate rise midweek on Wednesday being not necessarily the last one, but they might sort of be slowing down, and we might sort of get news of that in the next Fed meeting. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. They did 0.75%, and the UK did 0.75% to sort of keep pace with them. And yeah, people are sort of seeing that as potentially the end with unemployment rising. I wouldn't sort of quite expect it to be quite that quick. Fed Chair Powell said it was very premature to be thinking about pausing or pivoting, even a pause. So yeah, that's maybe people getting a little ahead of themselves, but we'll see. And an interesting sort of article on potentially using more, getting more use out of the Bitcoin mining energy used. So, from what I can gather, this is sort of a side chain that would essentially copy the sort of calculations done on the Bitcoin network and sort of copy that on another chain, and you could sort of use the other chain for various things, and then sort of write a transaction to Bitcoin. So this is sort of similar to the roll-ups that are sort of looking to be happening on Ethereum. sort of part of the merge, and yeah, so they're seeing this as a sort of, I guess, a layer 2 essentially to Bitcoin, which it doesn't really have at the moment. All the sort of scaling layer 2 type stuff is all built on Ethereum. So yeah, Ethereum obviously going proof of stake now. It doesn't have the mining, energy usage and that sort of thing. So people are looking for sort of ways to offset that on Bitcoin. So yeah, this weird sort of idea of a sister chain that would sort of use the same calculations, from what I can understand, seems an unusual idea. Yeah, we'll see if it goes anywhere. There's lots of ideas people come up with, sort of normally during the bull market, but yeah, see something coming out during the bear market is new. And just looking at the tokens themselves, so yeah, Bitcoin's done pretty well for the week, just under 5% up. Ethereum not quite so well, but still green, 3.5%. Solana, obviously on that news, is up 16%, largely sort of in the last day or two. Cardano up 6%, pretty good. XRP 8.7, yeah, pretty good. Chainlink 18.7%. Not seen sort of any particular news on Chainlink. Might have to sort of do a little bit more digging and see if there's anything that's sort of pushed that up. Kronos up just under 12%, so pretty good. World Cup sort of coming in a couple of weeks now, getting close. Power Ledger up 10%, Basic Attention Token 13.5%, Internet Computer 7%, not quite so as good as the others, and then Audius 25%. So wondering if the sort of Solana-based altcoins, if you like, Audius being a sort of project on Solana, going up sort of on that news, basically. Can't see any sort of Audius-specific news, so I expect it's just an amplified version of Solana, basically. So yeah, pretty good week. We'll see if it continues. I've not spent my cash that I was hoping to spend, so that's unfortunate. Could have maybe bought the lows. Solana being sort of £32 now, and it was 24 before when I was considering buying, but waiting for one last drop. But yeah, still might come. I think it still might come. So we'll see. So leave your thoughts in the comments below if you guys are buying anything or getting excited by anything, and like and subscribe. See you soon.